Yes, it is currently. Yes, I'm recording, Jane. What can I do for you? And can you get out of my bed? Good afternoon, because it's absolutely afternoon. Happy Monday. So of course I'm running late. Super late. I'm running super duper 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 late for my doctor's appointment. And I realized that I didn't do the lab work I was supposed to do prior to going to. It's amazing to me how you make sure that all of the kids got all of their stuff, dental, vision, you know what I'm saying? But I'm jacked up. So I'm still going to go to my appointment. I called my doctor, and my doctor said for me to come anyway, because this is our first appointment. So I'm going to go to the doctor now, and I'm running late. So I'm going to get out of here. And this is the first time that I have decided to my, um, leave my work phone at work. Baby, try that on for size. So most of the time I'm walking around with both of my phones, my work phone and my personal phone, and I'm never not working. But today I decided to just give it a try and leave my work phone at work home and just leave out with my personal phone. So we're going to see how it goes, but I'm headed out because I'm late for the doctor. Today I drove my sugar mama to our appointment. Girl, I just almost walked into that pole. And if I would have hit that pole, God. So I drove my sugar mama over there to the doctor's appointment, y'all. And I know that I'm wrong for driving my baby. She needs so much work done to her. Honey, how the headlights ain't working. I got one window stuck up. You know what I mean? I got my side view mirrors acting a little jack. Baby, but listen, till the wheels fall off, okay? Till the wheels fall off. Let me get this doctor. I am home. So listen, we made it to the doctor. I gotta go back tomorrow. That's a whole nother situation. And and we went to the post office. And now we're back home. And so we have to get James ready. He has piano lessons today for our homeschooling. And so I need to hurry up and cook dinner and get him ready for homeschool piano lessons. We have to travel there. And so, okay. Baby, I threw some canned mushrooms in there, cut up some onions real quick, and I grabbed this home style pork gravy. Yes, we eat pork in this house. Home style pork gravy, and I put it in there, and that's gonna be when we get home. Okay, I'm gonna boil some noodles or something and meal. Okay, meal. And this is for all my good girlfriends that's looking, my moms, my mompreneurs, my business besties, my corporate ladder climbers, my world changers, and my rule breakers. Baby, don't let nobody don't let nobody come for you when it comes to making some quick meals. Baby, do what you gotta do. If you need to order pizza or if you need to throw everything in a pot, honey, if don't let nobody talk you out of being great, because you know what I'm saying, they make home gravy and you know they chop up fresh mushrooms. If that ain't your ministry, don't. If you do it sometimes a day, okay, baby, do what works for you. And that's what I'm learning to do in this season, is really do what works for me and my family with my schedule, with the lifestyle that I lead. Yes, I can make homemade gravy. However, this is okay. So while food is cooking, I'm going to start pulling the stuff for our pop-up on Thursday. So everything is pulled out, and I'm going to show you how I pack up for an event. Now, this is just me, so it doesn't have to be anybody else, but this is the stuff that I know that we're going to use every time I do a pop-up. So, of course, we have amazing sayings. Okay. My tablecloth, um, my mirrors, my decoration for my mirrors, all of my acrylic cases for my lip products are here. Of course, you're going to need surge protectors. I always keep an extra bottle of water here because I normally have real flowers on my table, and so I like to have a bottle of water because sometimes you don't have access to water to fill up your vases. My vases are in here as well. Yeah, like just everything. Makeup removers. I love having these because a lot of times the beauties want to swatch our testers on their hand, and so this is what we give them to wipe their hand off once they finish swatching. Of course, I have in here, I found these amazing Windex wipes. I like them so I can wipe off my mirrors. So I always keep this stuff packed up in a tote, ready to go. And then these are our I Choose Baltimore t-shirts. These are the only ones that we have left. And I love to have these when we go to Vend because a lot of times men don't think that it is, like there's something at a makeup table for them. And so I like to have our I Choose Baltimore t-shirts available to at our vending table because it helps for men to also have something that they can purchase and they can wear and they can support.
It's cool how you was looking out for me. I didn't have my folder. I forgot. I had it. And you just looked at me and said, "Where's your folder?" That was crazy.
It's a momminess.
Okay.
Yes, and my 2 black and 3 white was my first white key.
2 black. You said third.
My first.
See.
Very good. Very good.
So I need y'all to get real used to seeing this, okay? Because she is my kimono, baby. She make me feel like a rich auntie. Like, you know what I mean? It's just how she drape and how I can just, you know what I mean? How that's how I feel. Don't worry about that. I'm a little delirious. So listen, we done made it back in the house from James's piano lessons, and I'm so excited. We have the fast step team here in the building. Yeah. I've been so honored to be able to work with them to help them, provide them with a temporary space until they have their space. You know how we do over here, baby. If I got it, you got it too. Yeah. So they are in the building, so I stopped past to see them as they began their practice. But now James and I are about to get this dinner in us because I just realized I've only eaten 2 bananas today. Okay, that's not good. So I am actually going to be making us some finishing up dinner, but I'm going to make us some blueberry muffins. You know, the quick package way. Quick package. All right, so James is going to make us our snacks. I need you to wash your hands first, please. All right, so first I need you to read the directions on the back so we know what we need to do.
Oven to 400.
Where? It's saying right.
Heat oven to 400 Fahrenheit or 375 Fahrenheit for dark or non-stick.
So I got out of the bed. Real quick because James, I'm recording. I got out of the bed real quick because I needed to pay the gas and electric bill. And I've been putting it off because, again, I don't mind paying bills. I just don't understand why I got to pay them with my money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go on ahead. So I went on ahead and I paid. I had to, you know, but some kind of way I ended up in here in front of the computer doing what? Scheduling emails. And so I think that statement is so true where it's just like, if you can't be motivated, at least be like consistent or be dedicated. Like, I forget the actual terminology to it, but I think it makes perfect sense. Like, because in reality, I want to be in the bed, under the bed, deep down under the covers. But I know that in order for my business to grow, it requires me to be consistent. And so I know that this is one of the things that is going to help my business grow, talking to my customers and that sort of thing via emails and newsletters and on social media and in person, so I'm getting the emails together for today, but I forgot what I was trying to say. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow, because happy Valentine's Day. I'm tired. So I got dressed in all red, well, red and black, Valentine's Day, because I had to go back to the doctor's today. So I spent the entire morning in the doctor's, and I had to get like blood drawn and all of that stuff. So we're not even gonna get into that, but it's over, and I am beat up. I am wore out today. So I'm gonna eat me some ice cream and get a little bit of work done, because I'm fighting with one of my pigment companies, because I need to get these back in stock, and we're missing one of our pigments to make this shade, and we have been working hard to get the pigment that we need to make that shade. So that's stressful. I'm back, and as promised, I have on my my kimono. Me and James call it my rich auntie kimono, but we are here, we are ready. And I took me a good 2-3 hour nap. I could have slept all night, but anyway, so my computer is doing something weird. Okay, it is doing something wild. So while that is updating, I am going to do some homeschool with James while we wait for our Valentine's Day dinner to be done. Yes, I'm super late. Let me see. That's not your financial book. This is your science book. Your financial book has a yeah, you just pick a random page. You don't even write it on the next page after the one that we did. Okay. All right. So, the first question we do whenever we're doing a budget or we're saving for is, what are you saving for? This is asking you.
You buy an orange and you can't buy an orange.
You can or no?
Can't.
You can't? How much money did you have?
18.
How much does the orange cost?
32.
Oh, all right. This math you're doing, or are you going to do more math, knowing that you still have math that you have to complete by the rest of the week? These are your quick starts.
Need a break.
You're going to take a break. Alrighty. We are going to learn how to use the Cricut machine to make things. So, with the Cricut machine, we can make
It's a little bit harder because
Alrighty.
I had to fight my mother to make sure it looked fancy, but it's okay.
Stuffed baked potato for my Valentine. Hey y'all, hey. So I'm tired today. Today is Thursday. And I wasn't going to record because I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired and my energy level is down. But I wanted to record because I want to share that it's not always up. Like, I wanted to share that your energy level is not always up, that you're not always excited to tackle the day, that, and not even you, I'm going to just speak for myself, that I'm not always energetic. I'm not always excited about the day. I'm not always excited about the way things are going. Sometimes I'm just downright tired. And today is one of those days. I got up tired this morning. Because yesterday was absolutely busy. It was amazing. I got to spend time with the step team. I got to do an amazing project that I'm working on. But it was a day, it was just one of those days. And I got up this morning and I feel so bad. Like, I felt so bad because I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted to spend with my son. And one of the things that we all deal with is the juggle, like that juggle of trying to be the best mom, parent that you can be, and trying to provide for your family and trying to follow your own dreams. And, I think that sometimes when we become parents, people forget that you were a whole person before you had children. So I was totally Takia before I was a mom, before I was a mom to my children. And I still have dreams and hopes and aspirations that I personally want to accomplish, but I also know that I have a responsibility to my children to provide and be present and do the best that I can. And it's hard sometimes. It's just downright hard. I don't think that I'm doing good all the time. I don't think that I'm doing the right thing. I question my decisions. I've questioned the decision to homeschool since before I made the decision. And these last 2 weeks of homeschool, I've been questioning whether or not I made the right decision, especially because you absolutely don't get a break. And I know that people talk about school not being a place it's not a babysitting place, and it's a place of education and learning, but it's also an opportunity for parents to, well, it used to be, because now it's a totally different, but it was a place that you could send your child for education and learning and camaraderie and, support and, socialization. You got to, you had sending them to school became that as well. It was also a part of what you were getting, and you were able, at least for 6 hours, to get a moment to yourself, to be an adult, to have adult conversations with other people, and not like nasty conversations, but just to have me as an adult and you as an adult having a conversation, to be able to have a meal by yourself. Hello, to be able to eat lunch, to be able to go to lunch with adults, to be able to be yourself for a moment, to be able to live, and at least for 6 hours, I got to pretend that it was just me, that I could fully concentrate on myself, and not fully, because your children are always there, your responsibilities are always there, but even just more, even 20% more, I got to just be Takia for 6 hours. And I don't really get that right now, and it's okay. I knew what I was getting into. I knew that this was something that was going to be a part of this journey. I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I'm willing to dedicate myself because I want my son to be an amazing human. I want my son to have opportunities that I'm now able to provide for him that I wasn't given, that my daughters weren't. I wasn't able to provide for my daughters, or I wasn't able to provide it in this way. And part of it is me being present. You know what I mean? I wasn't able to be present in the same way I am with my son. But there is also a level of I forget the word eludes me, but it's just like that expectation of what it's gonna be. Like, you know, like he is home with me, and there are times where I do have to focus on something else. You know what I mean? And he's looking at me like, "Hey, mom, you know and I'm just like, you know, can you give me 20 minutes? You know, son, I need like an hour. You know, just to get done what I need to get done." And today felt like one of those days. You know, I woke up this morning and I felt bad because he was trying to wake me up, and I just was like, I just need 20 more minutes. And I felt bad because he just wanted his mom. And I don't think a lot of times we don't talk about that, you know, about that guilt. The feeling that you're not meeting the expectations, the feeling that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, even though you don't know what it is that you're supposed to. I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just trying. And I'm trying to be okay with trying. You know, with trying something different, with doing the best that I can. And so today was one of those days, and I wanted to share that because I know that there is some human. It's not just a mom, and maybe a dad, and maybe an auntie, you know, a grandma. It's somebody out there, and they're looking at somebody else's life, and they see like all the highlight reel. They see all of the excitement, and they like, oh my God, I just wish I was that excited all the time. And I just wanted to share that sometimes you're not. That sometimes when you're not excited, when you're not, you know what I mean, you don't want to do it, you have to lean on, don't laugh, muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm leaning totally on what I know to do, you know, because I can't trust myself right now. I'm so tired that my mind isn't even letting me. So I'm leaning on the muscle memory and the dedication that I have to being the best that I can be as an entrepreneur, as a mom. And I'm affording myself some grace in this season as I try to learn what it is I'm supposed to be doing now. But I did want to share that. All right. We are late. Not late, but not on the time that we wanted to be. I'll tell you that. Okay. But we are on our way to our pop-up. Yes, this is a crazy mess, but we're going to get it together. What I forgot to do was share how I pack up fully to do it. But I'm gonna do one. But I gotta get out of here. Alrighty, so we're off, but I gotta make one stop before I get there. I'm not supposed to be there. Our load-in isn't until 5 o'clock, which is awesome because why did I say it's awesome? So it is awesome because one, I'm not late. I'm not late. I'm on my way, but I have to make one stop, and that is to get our postcards. I put them in this morning, and let me roll my window. It's kind of humid out here. I put them in this morning, and I was able to pick them up they were actually done this morning too, but I didn't get the email until this afternoon. But it's great because it's on my way to the venue, so I'm just gonna stop past, pick up my postcards that you get with every purchase of Kiki Thunder products, and then I'm gonna head on down to the Reginald F. Lewis. I'm really, really excited. This is our first pop-up of the season, and it's always exciting and nerve-wracking. And this morning, it's just amazing. This morning, I was ready to give up, baby. Today, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. So listen, of course, I got my Kiki Thunder earrings on, and I'm excited because I made these during the holiday season when I made our Christmas ornaments that went with our Christmas boxes. So if you purchase a Kiki Thunder holiday Christmas box, the new glam box, the on the go glam box, and with our limited edition lippies and pigments and bags, we had travel tote bags. So if you purchased that box, you also got a ornament that you could hang on your tree. And I turned 2 of the ornaments that we made, and this is made out of real wood, so I turned 2 of the ornaments that we made into earrings, and I love them because I wear them whenever we're doing pop-ups. So whenever I'm doing anything Kiki Thunder related, you know, I do wear these earrings. And I also have on my Look at My Lips pin, and I have to make some more of these. I think we're going to add them some pins and stuff, so we'll see, but I'm excited. I will catch up with you guys once I get there and try to unload. Made it. What an evening. So we're finished, and that didn't necessarily go as planned. I will tell you all about it later, but I had to jump off really quickly because what I was doing was in no way safe. And I'll talk to you about that later as well. But I am on my way home to my baby man, so see you later. I'm speaking on a panel today, and I decided to go green. This is our completed look. I'm going to sit on this panel, baby, and all of this. Y'all know I do not leave home without rocking something made or sold by a Black woman, and I'm honored to have these brands on today.
What do business owners need to know about preparing themselves for procurement opportunities?
So, listen, I don't know why they gave me a mic because I'm loud by myself out here in the world. But I think, first things first, like, we're all here because we want to know how. Right. We already know that it's here. We already know that they buy. We already know that it's money. We trying to figure out how we can get something, right? That's it. And so I want you to first recognize that when you walk into this room, sometimes we rely on the subject matter experts. We're looking at Hopkins, and they are as experts in their field. You are an expert in yours. And so you need to recognize first that you bring the room with you. I am the room. So let's start with that. So you didn't enter this room, you brought your room here. So we're going to start there. Secondly, we also need to recognize that before Hopkins procures with you, they are already your customer. Somebody at Hopkins is currently buying from you. So how are you positioning yourself to provide exceptional customer service? to provide, to go over and above because they're already here in your organization. Third, I want to say you have to be willing to advocate for your business.
Yes.
We cannot, the price is the price, okay? And sometimes we start dumbing